Hey guys, this is Heldos from Zombieland Gaming, and I'm back doing some Dawn of Man. Before I get started, I just wanted to go over what's going to be going on here. I didn't really do anything in the month of December, and I only have the one video out, one stream for January. So I was kind of deciding what I wanted to do, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do Dawn of Man. I'm also going to do some more Frostpunk because I did go ahead and buy all the DLCs in the season pass for that, and there was a DLC just released on the 21st, so I'm going to probably do that tomorrow. I'm also going to continue with my Warhammer. I'm actually going to start my Empire thing, but I just wanted to go over like what was going to be going on here. I know that a lot of people have been talking about, you should do one game and do one game, very well. And I don't know, I kind of want to do a couple of different things. I may go with a fourth game. I may do some World of Warcraft. I know I've been saying that, but I've been playing 8.3, not really impressed with it. Started raiding with my guild. We wound up getting up to and killed Inquisitor in normal. We're going to continue that tomorrow night and see how far we get with that. But really, for the time being, I want to do some Dawn of Man, Frostpunk, and some Warhammer. I know that the Warhammer streams get a little long, so I've been kind of really wondering how long I should really stream these games for. I mean, Dawn of Man has a thing where you can increase the speed, and so does Warhammer, but like Frostpunk doesn't, and it tends to, I don't know if it tends to lag on, like, once you get the game going. So I was kind of wondering really what I wanted to do as far as getting, how long I should do a stream for, especially for Warhammer. But as far as Dawn of Man and Frostpunk are concerned, I've just pretty much decided whatever I'm doing, I'm going to play it through. And if it gets views, it gets views. If people like it, they like it. If not, if not. But I wanted to kind of show like what I do as far as Dawn of Man and Frostpunk, like how I play. And hopefully it helps somebody. I know that my my tips and tricks, everything that I learned on the Dawn of Man, it actually got a lot of, well, what I would consider a lot of views. And people seem to like it. So I'm doing a new game. As you can see, this is normal, this is hardcore. I made the mistake of starting with Ancient Warriors in hardcore, and I actually almost beat it. I almost made it. But I didn't quite make it because what wound up happening was I built a bigger... I laid out the foundation. You have to play a little differently than you do in normal. And I walled in my city, town, whatever you want to say, and I took a little bit too big a bite of land, and they attacked me from a side where there wasn't a lot going on, and they got in and they just systematically killed everybody, which really kind of bent me out of shape because you only have one save in hardcore, and I couldn't go back a couple of turns or a couple of seasons before that attack happened. So I was stuck where I was because the save happened right as they declared the invasion. So I was really kind of screwed on that. But as far as everything else is concerned, those are the challenges that I have. I've actually played that guy. Marathon Man got a little boring. It was just the points don't come as fast as they usually would in a regular game. It is a mod. I thought that the creator did a really good job, but like I said, it kind of lagged on. It kind of languished, and you really start, like, you wind up getting points off of, collecting like 1,000 meat or making 1,000 weapons or, stuff like that. So, what I wanted to do, I was going to go ahead, do Continental Dawn again. And like it said in the title, it's going to be hardcore, and I'm going Nomad. Now, as far as where I wanted to start, I hadn't given that any kind of thought. I think I'm going to do that one, because that one looks like it might be a little bit harder than the rest. I've only played, well, I played maybe 4 or 5 maps of the map that I didn't succeed on, the difficult one, and then I went back to Kenton Until Dawn to try to restart as hardcore, and I actually did a playthrough on that. And I found it. I got ahead of the computer in technology, and playing on the other difficulty kind of tuned me up to like constantly be on the go. So I actually did get ahead, and I stayed ahead of the computer. At Copper Bronze, they kind of caught. At Copper Bronze, they kind of caught up to me. But then once I made. Okay, not sure why that happened. Sorry about that. But once I got ahead of the computer, they could never really catch me. So here we are. I have not played on this one before. This one seems like it's going to be kind of interesting. And one of the other differences is that when you do this, when you go to this screen, the game doesn't pause. Okay, I do like the fact that there's those 3 stones there. There seems to be a bunch of flint around. I just don't see a lot of animal life, but well, we'll have to deal with that as it comes. I don't think it's going to be worth moving. I think I'm going to stay right here because there's a lot of uneven land. With it looks like this, where all these trees are, it's going to be somewhat even. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to get started. We have our supplies up yonder way. Alright. I'm going to make the crafter down there. I'm going to drop some of them. And one of the things that you have to do that is very smart when you're playing hardcore is start looking for them sticks and get people out here picking them up. And then flint. Alright, there's the flint. No, we're not. We don't have enough people for that business. Alright, so we're going to speed this up. And having these speeds really kind of comes in handy. It's really kind of key. The computer, even on hardcore, kind of leaves you alone and lets you kind of get, rolling a little bit. Hold on 1 second. I just had to make a little change here. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead. And it's also really key, like, how you set up your openings. Like that. That will work. That will work. But when you're on like really flat land, usually you can get it right there, and it's not going to work. You actually have to put the openings facing each other or off to the side. So that's something else to keep in mind when you're building. Okay. And I don't really go. Some people do. I don't build Um, these guys, for storage, I don't really worry about them. I just go straight for the storage tent. Um, and the first thing I will build is the food dryer. Now, get him, get him, get him, get him. Don't, no. Alright, they got him, good. Oh. Well, I didn't do that before I went in there, and I wound up losing somebody. So that was a quick loss right there. So now we're down to 6, which is going to hurt the workload. But, in my opinion, the benefit of grabbing those, I guess I'm kind of willing to sacrifice the one person because it's going to mean that we're going to get that meat and we're going to start being able to process skins, which is going to be good. Now, I will try to put these in an out-of-the-way place. And an out-of-the-way place is like here, because you're not going to be able to build on it. There's no point not using every single slot on a piece of ground that you can, because you're just not going to be able to build up there. You're not going to be able to plant up there, so there's no point. So, do something with the arrangement, like make it look all cute, like, north, south, east, west. Do what the hell you want. But those things, they're very important, I've come to figure out, and especially in hardcore, because these idiots are going to get depressed real fast, and you don't want to be the guy that's running around with a bunch of depressed people getting absolutely nothing done. And make use of your land. Collect that fruit, especially in the beginning. And there's stone right there, which you're going to need for burials. So I should probably start... Yeah, because that's going to be burial mounts. So I'm just going to set that up, and they can do it at their leisure. Most of the time I'll set my stuff to infinity, to unlimited, but that's really kind of your choice. Like, you're going to have to micromanage some of that stuff, back and forth time to time. And getting these guys set up, it's going to bring prestige to you. Now, welfare and prestige kind of go hand in hand, but there's not much you can really do. I mean, if you got to get the work done, you got to get the work done, and you're going to probably hear me say that a lot. These idiots, they got to make with the chop here, playing their little games and stuff. Yeah, I like to hit buttons like a madman sometimes. Alright, production. We need the food dryers. No, I'll set the food dryers. Cunt. Don't die. Don't die. Don't you die. Don't you... Alright, good. So I'll set the food dryers in the beginning up by the houses. No specific real reason for it other than the fact that this is where they're going to be doing their storage. And I'll try to put it like in an out-of-the-way place, like right here, because you're not going to build right there right away because of the trees. So I like to set up 2 or 3. Definitely 3 if there looks like there's a lot of wildlife around, and that's what it looks like. It looks like we're going to be chopping the hell out of some meat here. Now, we're going to do that. And we're going to do this. When it's this close, depending on how early in the game it is, I'm not going to, just set the manual attack. Get him. Oh. I didn't see that one. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Alright, see, after the attack happens, they'll start wandering back. And you can set them up to ambush them. So hopefully he's going to come on. Yeah, there he goes. But until such time, we're going to go ahead and set our storage up right there. Alright, we need you guys here like right now. And pop them. Or two of you just walk away. Just do what you got to do. Yeah, it's just food. Don't worry about it, you know. Alright. We'll pull them off. See if he wanders back. That's the only complaint that I really have, is when stuff like that happens. It's really kind of freaking irritating. Alright, no. No. Come here. Now hit him. Got him. Okay. So I'm going to leave that alone now. We've got some chow. We've got fish. We got some of the old green beans and rice in here. So we're just kind of doing our thing. Alright, is there anything around? Yeah, see, we've got too much food now. It's decaying. And a lot of people that I've seen will like stockpile a lot of food. I like to keep around 1.5 times what I need. So that would be like maybe 15 food. And we're a little high for that right now. So it's going to give them a chance to maybe eat a little bit more than usual. But another 2 people is going to bring that in line. So I'm kind of hoping we can get a couple more people here relatively quickly. Did we stop collecting? No. Alright, they're still going. And we've got... we can actually get a thing here. Alright, we're going to go there. We do have some bone. We've got 4 bone. Look at that. We've got knives. We've got about... it looks like 7 knives, 7 spears. Alright, so our trader's shown up. There's really no point. Like, I would like to buy that, but their take is going to be 30, and there's just no way. Like, that would be, even though I sold everything, it's 38, 48, 48 and 25 is 73. 83, I just don't have enough. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. I'll just, thanks but no thanks. Now, as you do go up over 100%, it starts prioritizing kind of weird. So, in the beginning, it's going to be very easy to say, all right, well, I'm just going to make this, I'm going to lay this down, this, that. Don't do that. Because you're just going to wind up hurting yourself, and it's not really worth it. Because having all that stuff out there, it doesn't benefit anybody. It doesn't do any good for anyone. So sometimes, you know, like, I did put 3 people there. I'll cut it down to 2. And depending on the season and the time of the year, is going to depend like how much the work goes up or down. Now we got the storage. Yeah, and now we're at 9 food. So we're going to back up off of that. The food, I think, is balanced right where it is now. I'm hoping we get a couple of people. Like another 2-3 people wouldn't be so bad right now. Okay. We're marking this guy for death. This is going to take everybody. What are you doing? Yeah, he's got to go. Alright, they got him. I'm actually going to pull this and put the sticks right here. And come on over here, clear these out. What are you doing? No, no, you're not doing that, no. Alright, we'll speed it back up. We'll get some more skins rolling. So we do have 6 people. We have 7. So we've got enough for winter clothing. So now it's just a matter of getting this stuff built up, like getting this stuff going. Now, I'm going to go there, even though I could, we've got some stone. I just kind of feel better getting the picks and the axes. And it is kind of smart having the bone and the flint spears, because if you have more than one than the other, you're usually going to have more flint than you will bone. It's actually a really good plan. Yeah, you're going to attack the big ones, and all the big ones are going to come out at you. That's like, I'd like to go bust them up, but that ain't going to happen. See, this pig is running around here. We're going after... It's a kid. Well, that totally defeats that. And he's unhappy, so he's useless. Alright, they're going to get him. Got him. They must be using flint or bone. Yeah, they're using bone. And another one bites the dust. And I don't want to go harvesting logs really before I have to, because that's only got a 1-star wood cutting, and you're gonna have to use flint to chop them down. You're just gonna have to, just the way it is. But I don't want to do it before I really have to. Oh, and I'm derpy sometimes. I can't get more people here because I don't have more housing. There we go. Alright, so we'll get that guy built. We've definitely got the supplies for that. You know what? I'm going to pop out here. I'll build another one. And you don't want to get going too fast on the housing, because if you're like having food problems, why are you going to grab more people just to add to those problems? Alright, so we're low. So we've got some business here. I still don't think that's going to be worth it, though. Yeah, that's just not worth it. What are we doing for... Okay, we got enough food. You know what? Grab a couple of skins. I don't think I'm going to need leather really anytime soon. No. We'll go there. We'll grab food. Now those weapons, everything that you see there is just overflow. It's stuff that your people aren't equipping because they've got other stuff equipped. So it's not that big of a deal. It's, and later on I'm going to give a little bit of tip that I don't think I covered before. And it's something that I figured out, and it's really abusable. And hopefully somebody sees this because or knows about this, because it's really kind of a crazy thing, and it allows you to turbo buy. As long as you keep killing animals and you have a good meat supply, it allows you to, like, you can just turbo buy stuff whenever vendors are around. You can almost buy the vendors out if you wanted to. What are we doing in there? All right. Okay, now that I'm done being derpy and we actually have more housing built, hopefully we'll get some more people kind of ricky-ticky here. Matter of fact, see, that's what, okay, this is a perfect example. See, because it actually closes out, so you can't do it. They wouldn't be able to get to it. So it's all in how you set the opening. So I'll put that guy over there. Now, we've got enough housing. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to go with that. We really don't have a use for the picks yet. We got 4 fishing things. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Alright, so, well, we got 9 points. Oh, it's so tempting, though. Alright, what do we got here? This might get bad. This might be a bad idea, but I'm full of bad ideas. No, you're going to need to come here. Yeah. Alright, we lost one of the new people we got. But now, we have skins and food for days. The thing that I don't like sometimes is that it will actually, the people will turn back because they don't feel that they need to go. But if I'm telling you to do something, like go on the hunt, get your ass out there and get on the hunt. I don't want to hear that you don't need to go to this. Like that's not what we're operating with here. Okay, we don't need that. I'm just taking a run down. Okay, we could probably build that, which will drop right there. Like, I'm not asking you because, you know, I gave you a poll question. Do you want to go to this or not go to this? I'm telling you to go over there because you need to get over there and help these people out, dude. You know, we're getting some chow here. Make with the chop. And I like to maximize my space. I don't want to take down a tree unless I have to, especially right now because I can't use logs. So they're only going to rot. So there's no point in taking and, you know, start collecting logs. I can't use them. Okay, these ones, this is where this gets tricky, where my building ideas start to get tricky, because these guys actually do need a flat piece of land, and it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, I would have to take those trees down. No question. Trees got to come down. Okay, so for now, we're just going to build them there. Because what I am going to do is, the way I'm going to do this wall, the wall is going to come in here, so there's actually going to be a bunch of iron here. And it's going to kind of come in and around. It's going to be kind of a kind of east to west football kind of looking city, because you got to try to you got to try to maximize. Like this is where a lot of the housing is going to go, but the farming is going to go like over in here and stuff where the uneven. I always use uneven land for the farming just because that's really all it's good for is just farming or that business. So, okay, so he's good and unhappy about something. He's getting ready to pull his pants down and start screaming at people. I don't know why. We could probably make a couple of slings, maybe. Okay, we still got room for 8 people. We'll wait till it gets to like 10 or 12, and then I'm gonna get them out of there. So I've got this stuff left. I'm gonna go with the dogs, just because there's really no use to have the leather creation yet, because you can't, like, you're not using it for anything. So why would you go ahead and create the leather? Like, why take tannin? I can't do anything with it. I can't do anything with the leather yet. More than likely, it's gonna rot. That's bad. You don't want to do that. All right, we'll take his flint though. I don't really have a use for logs, so there's no point taking his logs. And now I have to actually just like... Yeah, he's going to get the better of me on this one. I'll just, you know what? I'll hold the spear. I'll give him that. Call it a day. Alright. So we've got a bunch of food. Food is not a problem. Matter of fact, some of it may even rot, which... I'm going to end the fishing. We don't need that. And they probably need the stone. Yeah, I'm a bad host sometimes. I can't help it. And we are surrounded by the stuff. Okay. I only want to do that mainly because of the tools that we have. I want to collect stuff with better tools so you can get more out of it. Alright, let's get rolling. Come on. Make with the job, guys. Jobby. And up here, it's definitely a good idea to have that. You can put all kinds of charts, all kinds of business up here. But I do that for the defense. You can move that guy around. You can have double resource row. You can group you can give it different looks. You know, materials, tools, weapons, blah, 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 clothes. I kind of like that one. Just had to make a quick change there. Sorry about that. Alright, so we got some stone rolling in now. Got our survival. 1 point away. I'm going to do dog training next. And then we're going to... Oh, what are you... Oh, hey guys. Come here. No. Well, and see, this is the problem that you can run into. Really good hunting. It stacks up food really nice. Really great. And you burn through your skins. So you're kind of caught in this black hole of having to like have an overflow of meat and run the risk of losing a decent, you know, having food spoil. Nah, wave off. Leave him alone. Okay, and we'll go after the dog. We got 3 stone. We need 3 stone. We got. All right, good. So we got a little raw skins. We actually have 8 slings and 7 people. Everybody but 1 person. Yeah, there's nothing I can really make. So now this is just kind of the lull part where business happens. Oh, wolf attack. Alright. Oh, crap in a hat. They got 3 of them. Oh, alright, 2 of them. Alright, and just shut that shit down. And off to the races we go. Back to hitting the bricks. Now I will wall all this stuff in. Like, I'm actually going to wall this in. And the reason that I like doing that is, well, the entire thing really doesn't serve a purpose. It doesn't serve any kind of a building purpose or anything. The way that you can set the walls up to this, if you get an invasion from that side, they have to work around this. So I've actually had cases where there was like 10 or 15 or 20 of them coming in, and they split. And my guys are all along the watchtowers here, and they just cut them down. There's nothing they can do. They degrouped, and they get hammered. So that's like from trying different things and seeing how other things work, that you can kind of, you know, mess around a little bit and come up with new and different ways to kind of, you know, survive, really. Alright, so we're going to get... I like keeping the skin racks and my leather... my leather pots together. I'm not going to go for this just quite yet. There's no need to. So in the beginning, when you can start using logs, it's to your advantage to just cut the logs you need. Don't go crazy. Don't go, you know, full lunatic cutting stuff down, because you're really not going to use logs in the beginning. You're just not going to use them. We've got 2 axes. Let's make a couple more. Guys, could you maybe, you know, not for nothing here, but maybe get these guys cut down here? There we go. Now later on, I can almost guarantee you I'm going to move all this stuff. Like, the crafter's eventually going to be gone. I'm going to move the fires. I'm going to move all this stuff. But for now, this is just kind of where I want everything kind of centrally located. Okay, we got 6 logs. That's it. I'm not cutting anything else down. There's no need to. Now I can kind of cheat, I suppose, and do something like a so. That's just going to give you the points. You can tear them down right afterwards. Okay, maybe it's not going to give me the points. I thought you got a point for five of them, but apparently not. Okay, so our food is starting to move a little bit now. So that's something I'm going to have to kind of watch. Alright, so I lied. I didn't get points for 5. Yeah, we're going to have to take a look around. Got any animals out yonder way here? And I can cut this down. I can shut this down too. We don't need that stone no more. Alright, we got 17. I mean, 17 is good enough to make it through the winter. Oh, wrong one. That rhino would make a nice... Oh. They're going to become a problem later on. For sure. You know what? Let's set him up to auto attack. Just don't sound like a dog and one guy out to fight this guy. The rhino. That's going to be stupid, dude. Oh, boy. No, because they're going to attack him on sight. Yeah, I don't know why they, like... They're going to attack him on sight. I can't... Oh, get him. Got him. See, so like if a wolf falls behind, a wolf pup falls behind, you can sometimes snag him real fast like that. So we'll see how many of them we can grab. Okay, it looks like we're going for the hunt now. Alright. I was going to catch him. Oh, they did. Alright, so that one I can't target him because he's actually coming into the... Is that one or two? Two. We got two new people. See, that really irritates the shit out of me. If she would have been with them, they would have got that horse. Oh, that was a traitor. Damn. Let's see if the wave off will bring them both back in. Because they are damaged pretty good. Alright, that got that one. They'll get him. Ugh. No, it's a wave off. We're not chasing them all the way out there. Well, there's a bunch of stuff over there. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm good with that guy escaping. That's fine. Yeah, thanks anyways. Really interested. All right, so now we got to run to 15. So we got a little late winter snow. Oh, he killed him. Cave hyenas are a pain in the ass. There's no no easy way to put that. What do you carry? Oh, okay, going to 10. All right. Right, they got all them sticks. Okay, where are you guys off to now? I attack and kill those guys on sight. No questions asked. No, you're not. No, you're not doing that. No, 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 you are not doing that. No. Oh God, no. Not that one. Oof. They'll get chewed up. Yeah, we're done. I'm done playing the Great White Hunter. We're out of here. And then we finally got 3 million ones. Good. Now I know what I said about leather. The only reason I'm doing this is because we have 4 points, and it's going to get us another point or two. And I believe this tier is only 7. Excuse me. So I'm going to hit that, and then I'm immediately going there. I could go there, but I'm not worrying about that yet. I will probably do either bows, spirituality, or bone polishing afterwards. Bone polishing for the bone knives, spirituality for the totems. Now, the totems are going to keep everybody happier longer, makes them gain the morale back a little bit quicker. But I don't know. It's really going to depend on what is going on at the moment. Yeah, those guys are moving off. I'm not chasing them down in the middle of a storm. The reason I'm doing this is to get a jump for when, as we get more people, you tend to not really care too much about that, and it's really important that you do care. So it's kind of a fail-safe for me, so that once we start getting more people, I'm not, why is everybody so unhappy? Oh, because they're idiots. Oh, okay. Alright, they made 7. It probably wouldn't hurt to get a squad out there. Now I'm going to go after the big ones first. Yep, that pushed them right back into us, which is cool. Alright, and we're going to wave them off. We're done with that. So collect the meat, go home. Nope, still not interested. Alright, so we're about halfway there. Alright, now this particular situation, yes. Now, this is a dangerous game. No, 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 you come back here. Alright, it's better they just take off, because I don't feel like dealing with that. I'll try and scam as many points as I can. Alright, only one more, so we're going to actually... build. Must be something with the ground. I don't know. We'll get a couple more of those built. Get some more people in here real quick like. Most I've ever gotten in one shot was 7. 7 people came in. It was simply amazing. Alright, we've got good food. I'm not worried about the food. Everybody seems to have migrated off to Mickey Mouse Land. So one of the things that you can do, if you really want to, is if you want more people to come out than what you would be able to get, you do something like that. Now you see this guy here? Watch. Got him. Nailed it. Now that one I'll keep. That one I'm not going to worry about too much. And now this is where you... yeah, you need to... oh, what do we have here? Okay, let's move this to a 1 real quick. Alright, we have no fuel, so that means trees have got to come down, no questions. Yeah, we lost somebody. Damn it. Wow, this is really getting far away. Yeah, we're going to stop it there. We're shutting that down. See, because now you've got now I got people everywhere. She gets attacked. She's gonna get attacked. She's gonna get killed. She's dead. Like I said, she's dead. So lost 2 people on that hunt and didn't really get a lot out of it. So that's the good and the bad and the ugly of how this can go. It's 2 less mouths to feed for the winter, but I paid kind of a heavy price for it. Why is there so much work? No, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. No, there's no. No, we're leaving them alone. No, 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 no. We're leaving that alone. Okay, we don't have fuel. We need to get these trees chopped, guys. Come on. We've got 8 axes out here. All right, now I hear the chop, 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 chop. All right, we're gonna leave the pear tree alone, but we're cutting them down. What the hell are you talking? Stop chasing this shit. He's gonna probably freeze to death. Nope, he's gonna die. He ain't gonna make it. So that's the downfall to that. Alright, so we can move on. Yeah, it's 7. So I'm definitely going for the carts because we've got 8. That's going to get us some points fast. And then when you click on the milestones, this happens. So if you want, take a little screenshot, make it look all cute, do what you want. That's kind of one of the cool things. Okay, 2 more points. Food's getting a little rough. I'm gonna pull these down now. And then somebody dies of old age, so now we're really down some people. And we are going to have to go out on the hunt. That's going to have to happen here. And that's something else to keep in mind. The farther away you have to go, the more tired they're going to be, the more hungry they're going to be. They're going to lose all of that stuff. So hopefully we can get like an 8-man force out here. Or 3 and 2 dogs. 3 and 3 dogs. Alright. Yeah, see, they're moving too far out now. I got him. Nah, no. Alright. Get ready for the carts. Almost clicked the wrong thing. We have enough for... Can we sneak some out real quick? Just 2 more? Sneak. Sneaky. No, we didn't sneakies. No sneakies for me. Alright, so we'll get 4 carts. For sure. Now, taking those carts out to pick up trees, logs, picking up meat, bone, skins, all that, that really kind of makes things a lot quicker. I'll even throw a dead body on there if they need to. And I am having a hell of a time with my population right now. Due to bad investments, as it were. Alright. Hopefully the trader will have 2 of those. Excellent. With an average price, that's not bad. Let's see what else we can get here. May as well go for some more. See if we can get a couple of these guys in there. Jerk. That's a good plus. Four people is a good one right there. Alright, they grabbed his ass. Alright, a couple more points, we got another thingy. I want to go out hunting, but there's nothing, like everything is super far away here. Oh, you're going the wrong way, guy. Going totally the wrong way. There's only 2 left. Yep. Lost 2. I'm not gonna lie, that shit really sucks. It's really demoralizing when that happens. It just really sucks. It sucks so much. Oh god, and now we're in the middle of this. Yep. And we lost all of our dogs. Because you can't control the dogs. The dogs go out no matter what. So I lost all my dogs. So that is the bad luck that can happen in this game when you least expect it to. I don't like that you can't control the dogs. The only way to control them is to turn the hunt off. And it's really freaking irritating. Like... Oh my god, what is happening? Well, I mean, now you got him. Now you've got to get him. Why would... And that's the other thing that really pisses me the fuck off. Is when it does that. They clearly still have their weapons. They walk off. Where the hell do you think you're going? What are you doing? You think you're going to solo that guy? Apparently he did. Okay. Who am I to stop you, Trogal? Do your thing, dude. But now you guys got to get over here and get your chop. So we do have 4 carts. And we have no sticks. Kids need to be picking up sticks. Don't know how many there are, but... Alright, so we're gonna get some of this business up. Yep, I would need that guy. What do we have on knives? So we've got 2 knives. Alright, make 3 of them real fast. So now I am going to go after bone polishing for those knives. I really need them. Bows are important, but... There's 14 people. Yeah, we need more. Yeah, they got it cleaned up relatively quickly, but I mean that may as well have been the south side of the moon. Those things are out there. There's really nothing else out here. So you know what that means. we've got 4 poles, so well, 4 ways to acquire fish. So we got him good. All right. So yeah, I made a series of a few bad mistakes here that you really, I mean, it is what it is. I don't usually play this reckless. All right, we need them bone knives. Quality of life shot up. Prestige is on the move. We're at low. Yeah, we're alright. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're 26 chow. And counting, because they're out there fishing. Alright. We're having kids now. That's good. Good for growth. Business is good. Alright, we got enough storage here. I don't want to go too crazy with the tannin. Oh, we're zip-zapping some points right there. That's kind of cool. And one of the other things, I don't know if I really covered it in my other video. You're going to want to do something like to keep population around and about in your town, camp, city, whatever you want to call it. Putting in this stuff for later on, some of these like cairns or dolmen, or especially the circle of stone, the many of the statues, the banners, just so that they can, you know, gain morale back where and worship wherever they are in the camp. But then I'll set like the weavers and the workshops and the, you know, the ironworks and all that stuff, like all over, like kind of like to the 4 corners. Oh, you just grabbed 5 people. Awesome. All right, expansion. Look at that. Alright, so that definitely means we are going to be able to build us some more houses, and they got to make some clothes. So now we really got to kind of go into production. Now right now I like to kind of keep the housing centrally located. I kind of like everything has its area. And then you go out from there. And the reason for that is, I kind of explained in the beginning, but I'm going to explain a little bit more now. As you're whacking down the trees, you're going to get more open space. So if you're wisely using the space that you have in the beginning, you're going to wisely use the space that you have later. So it's all about building, you know, somewhat correctly. And you know, a lot of people will make like the feudal systems, like they'll have little areas here and there and here and there. I just like one giant area, like one giant fort, city, whatever you want to call it. I think it makes it easier for defense. I think it makes it... I like the look of it. Like, I'll keep some of these trees. I'll let them grow in the town. It kind of gives it like the aesthetic look, like the feel and all that business. Okay. What's next? Is there anybody else maybe dancing around that maybe needs to get... shot up? Alright, not yet. So we'll just keep an eye on the food. Alright, we got 10 points. Okay, so flint, sickle, and knife is nice. Haystacks mortar, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so making bread and the bows, I'm definitely going with the bows. Bows are going to be very important for business here. Now, as you can see, I don't have any dried skins. It's all leather. So, oh, where are you? I'm just going to pull him. I'm not going to blow the horn. So we got him. And I'm just going to let that leather happen. Okay, yeah, they can reach him. I don't know where he's going. Okay, so see that? See how it turns red, but he's still swimming? As soon as he hits land, he's dead. So that's something else that you can use the water to your advantage. Oh, Trader's here. What do you have, Mr. Trader? Nah, we're good. Alright, they got some there, so we'll get a couple of bows made up. And you can put in a second crafter. I just don't. I find I can get by with just that one. Now, with everything that's going on, especially when you hit here, you're going to definitely start grabbing wood. So you have to grab that guy. Oh, hold on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yep. Hit him up. Cave hyenas are the single worst thing, in my opinion, around here. They are the biggest. I frickin' despise these things. Yep, I will let the dogs chase them down. I despise them things. So, yeah, you're going to really start cutting wood down up over in here. Usually I'll go there to there. Because it's going to let you upgrade all that stuff. And then you can start building like the Weaver, the Outfitter, the Workshop. Start collecting mud. And then upgrade the storage huts and your huts, and you can build granaries and stables. Once you start getting self-sufficient with the chow, that's really key. That's when you really start hitting, like everything starts firing off for you. Where, okay, yeah, see, he's going to get killed. Now the reason that this is, you have to, I'm going to send them here. Because as you can see, those orange ones, those are the adults. Those are the moms and dads. We're going to lose somebody here. And honestly, one of the things that you're going to see is that if you're in a heavy wildlife area, after you build your fortress, the animals will just walk in. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, good. They pulled him off a kid. Kid was almost dead. Alright. He still may get an infection and die, but at least he didn't die to them. The wildlife will actually start coming to you. It's actually kind of funny watching them walk through your village, and everybody just turns on them and pops them all. And it's like 5 or 6 animals. Alright. We can probably back them up off of the fish a little bit. Okay, we burned all that up, but we need that leather now for bows. Alright. We'll cut that out. Alright, so 19 and 16. So yeah, they're going to need 3 of that. So we got 3 bows. We got a bunch of knives, got some spears. I mean, we're doing alright. Probably kick a couple of them in. Where are we at here? We're at 89 and 97. Those guys definitely help. I kind of like how that looks. That looks kind of cool. What can we do now? What will we do now? Now the thing that this is going to offer is that once you start having crops, bread will make an excellent subsidy to your food production. Yeah, we got a +5 there. Okay. Yeah, we're actually going to just tear these down. I just want 3 of them. So if you're needing bread, if you're needing food, bread is definitely the way to go. Because it's the order that it's gonna go in, they're gonna eat like the veggies, the fruits, all that business first. Then they're gonna attack the bread, then they're gonna attack the meat. So at least that's my experience, what I have seen when I've had all 3 available in equal amounts. They always have done that. So fish too, meat is generally the last. It's veggies, bread, fish, and meat. But milk is just as important, so that's kind of the other thing. Once you start getting goats and cattle, they're going to love that milk too. Wow, we just... Okay. Got a bunch of people. There's that. So I'm going to go till I unlock that last one. In that row, in this particular age. Yeah, we shot up like a bunch of people, so we're gonna need... And I want bows. Like, no lie, I want a bunch of bows. We don't have any leather. That is going to be a problem. Well, it is back to the hunt we go. Alright, we'll drop it to 1. I'll start locating some stuff. That's looking like a good set of targets there. Alright, let's get it done. Actually call that off. One at a time. Okay. Everything is done there. What are you? Now we should, as you can see, dogs do naturally come back. You don't just have to tame them. They will wander into your camp. Alright, we're going to slow this down because of stuff and things. Yeah, everybody's getting their hands dirty. Everybody fights. No one quits. Alright, they got him. Alright, that's it. So when it goes down perfectly, that's what it looks like right there. Alright, so we're going to have no problems getting our bows. 3, 6, 8. Yeah, we're going to get our bows. I'm actually going to set... There's just some stone to pick up. Why would they not butcher that one on its own? I don't understand. Okay. Well, whatever. Cut cart. We got 5 carts. Okay. Why not make a couple more? I'm sure we got 25 people. Now, I will sit in this age, in Neolithic, for a while. But that's really the key to hardcore, in my opinion, is don't sit there too long. Get everything, get everything out of there, but make sure that by the end of the Neolithic, you have half a fort up. Like, you have your walls up, you have your design, you have an idea of what you want to do. Because if you don't, you're kind of opening yourself up for attacks. So they're always going to attack. Most of the time they will tend to attack your weaker side, so you make the weaker side. Give them an opening, but protect that opening when it comes time, if that makes sense. Instead of having, no walls and you don't know where they're going to be coming from, you decide where they're going to be coming from if you can. I don't think... Alright, we got 9. It's just bows, and we got 24 Oh yeah, we definitely have enough clothing now. We're gonna go with those. See if we can sneak getting those in and make some bread. We got 2 more. And now is really the time where you don't really want to max out jobs. Like, there's no need to. You know, if you can keep a balance of how things are going. Like, if you look at my resources, like, yeah, I'm low on picks, but I don't really want to mine anything. I don't have a need to, unless I want to build some more of these guys. So there's really not a reason to have stone. There's really not a reason to have logs. I've got 8 axes. I'm only cutting down what I need when I need it, because those 6, those are sitting there. They're wasted right now. They're not doing anything. And I don't really think I could even build. I mean, I could build. Yeah, the only thing I can use them on are tanners, and they only take 1, and I'm not going to build another 6 tanners. There's no need. So we got some bread now. So that's a pretty good spread of food. I think the totems take them too. Yeah, the totems take. But I mean, I've got 5. That's a lot of, worship. So we got 5 straw. They've cooked the bread. They've turned all the grain into meal and into flour, and off to the races they went. So there's nothing really going here. Now, this is one of the things I was talking about. I have 26 people, I have 20 bows. I'm going to go ahead, because I do have 20 flint and a bunch of sticks. I'm just going to make a bunch of that business. We have 15 knives. I don't need more knives. We'll go ahead and make some axes. Go ahead and make some of that business. Now, why do that? Because you can start to abuse the vendors, and that's really how you will get ahead. You can buy, they'll start walking around with technology, and you saw that in the beginning. Now, if they have technology and it's lower average, I'll buy it. High is absolutely insane. There's no reason to buy it on high unless you have such an abundance of items that you can afford to dump them. But you can really lay the smackdown on them now, and make a pretty penny if you want to. Okay, we're going to put the fish back up here, because we are... Okay, we got 4. We're going to make a couple of more of these guys, because we're going to have food problems, for sure. Alright. Ask and you shall receive. So we'll capture the pups, but we're going to take the adults for food. Yep. And that's how you do that. So we'll get a little chow boost. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we're gonna knock the hell out of the trader now. And they're high, so this is gonna suck a little bit. But I'll buy his bones, because we'll turn those into bows and resell them back to him later. I don't have a use for the slings now, because we've got bows. Now, I'm not that generous. Ain't gonna happen like that. But just this filler. We'll go ahead and trade it out like that. Now, I want to get in some more stuff that can be turned into food. Some more stuff that I'm going to turn into bows for more money. Another weapon. And the leather was just a bonus. Alright. So there we go. That's where we are. I'm going to trigger up some of that. I mean, they have the same stats, 2-1. It's just, again, making the bow stuff, making the bone stuff versus the flint. It's what you have more of it and what you can turn into cash. So that's really the thinking behind that, and that's exactly where I'm going with it. If 37 bones, they're going to be turning that into that, so I'm making more of them. And we have no picks. I don't know how we have... Oh, because they probably all broke at the same time. Okay. So that's that for today. Oh, look at them. They look nice and yummy. Now, you always want to go after the bigger bear first. But in this case, they're going to hit that small one and pull her right over to him. Alright, yeah, we're still on the hunt here, boys. And we're getting that bear. You gonna come back or no? You gonna stay away? Alright. Alright, so that was a nice little catch. That's when hunting goes right. For a change. So, we've got to make it to 15 there. And that's when I do believe the humans are going to start showing up. There's not going to be any more animal attacks. It's all going to be humans from now on. Hit him. Are you serious? These idiots. I mean, they watched him die. Really? Guys? Alright. Couldn't just end on a good note. Had to end on that. But that's the way it goes, I guess. So, yeah, we're at 7. We're about halfway there on the low side of halfway. Got spots for 11 more people. I've probably lost about 7 or 8 along the way. But that's the way life goes. I think that we're pretty well geared. If you look, they're getting rid of their slings, thank God. They're trading them in for the bows, which they'll do automatically, which is really kind of cool. I am going to set this up. This is these things are really useful. Some of your people need warm clothing. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, we'll put that there. So anything that needs to be harvested, like this stuff, that'll get harvested with that particular item, including trees, stuff like any of the berries, blah, 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 stuff like that. There's that one. Yep. I'm trying to hide. And we have no flint, so now we have to come up with some flint. We could hit the flint mines, but there was some laying on the ground I saw earlier. We got 3 more people. Go me. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I will definitely probably wind up mining these 2. Where were they? Yeah, behind the tree, okay. I'll probably wind up setting up those to be mined, and you can just trade that stuff off later on. But it does eventually lose its value. Flint trades at 2 when it's popular. It drops to 1. Now those bows, those guys will trade at 15 for a very long time. And the next time that I'm in here, I'm actually going to probably show that off because it's going to be kind of funny watching it happen. Like you just abuse the hell out of the vendor. It's kind of funny and sad all at the same time. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop here. This has been Helldozer for Zombieland Gaming. If you see something you like, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again later. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.